What up, you fucking people? Here we are for episode 2 of the night. We're playing Dark Trails, the funnel Death Crawls West, which you can find in the back of the bootleg edition, the starter set for Dark Trails. Yeah, we just finished up, we're going to say we just finished up day 1 of week 2. You all were moved into these canyons. You came across these weird-ass caves with crosses with silver wire wrapped around them. One of the crosses was chopped down, and you heard crying inside of it. What was your character's name? Loofwaffle? Loofwaffle and Nene went to go check it out. There was a weird little girl inside crying, and she killed Nene.
Brutally. Yep.
Which spawned a giant combat, because not only was there this little girl, and they were like undead, but like animated by roaches. There was 4 adult undead as well. And through the combat, Judge Trudy died. Of course, Nene died. Who else had characters die?
I did not.
Did you, Joe? You didn't. Just Nene, right?
Just Nene.
Okay, so just 2 characters down.
Trudy. Yeah.
Yeah, Trudy and Nene.
Damage, but that's it.
Yeah, I was curious if there's a way to recover health.
Just overnight.
Okay.
So yeah, we're ready to move on. We're going to say we're moving on to day 2.
Do I get to have a new adventurer?
Right. Those of you who lost characters, pull from your stack of characters I gave you. Move yourself back up to 4.
So now, the physician, Dr. Dill Jr.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. Jake, what do you got?
I was not expecting to get a new character so soon, so I don't have a name.
Okay, that's fine. What's your character's profession?
Plumber. Oh, Mario.
Mario. You got Mario the Plumber and Dr. Dill Jr.
He's got a pipe wrench that says this machine kills dinosaurs.
While I'm thinking about it, Chuck, sometime you have to update our little channel icon to have some red or something in it. Because when we're offline, it grays out our icon. But it looks like we're offline all the time now.
Weird.
What?
Just some feedback.
Okay.
Our icon looks the same whether we're online or offline, so it looks like we're offline all the time. If there was like some red or something in it.
Yeah, give the program. Jeez.
Okay, I didn't know that. Our new fucking logo I just swap out our new logo. It's got red in it.
Yeah. Alex has reminded me of it like 3 times now, and I keep forgetting to mention
Okay, well, if Alex has fucking suggested it, we're going to do what Alex says. Because Ultimate Blitz is a solid backer and more of our friend than yours now.
Oh, God.
So,
Been taken from me.
All right, day 2. You all get put on after last night's fight. You all get put on as wagon tenders. So your job is to stay with the main wagon train, tend to the livestock, do repairs, help prepare meals. After several hours of pushing along the trail, yes, teleport here and play games with us. After several hours of pushing along the trail with your wagons and livestock, you were led to a ravine that has been blocked from a recent rock slide.
Oh, I've done this before. Kill everyone in the ravine.
There you go.
Just whatever you do, don't fall in the ravine, because we're going to have to kill you too.
Upon closer inspection, you notice the rocks and ground around them are slick with what looks like oil. This could be quite a profitable discovery as whispers of Texas crude travel down the line. So yeah, not only this is odd because the scouts would have already been past this. So obviously whatever this rock slide happened in the hour or so between the scouts passing and then the wagon train arriving. But yeah, this just pile of rocks coming across the trail.
Do we see any dead scouts?
Give me an intelligence check.
Do we see any giants causing a rock slide?
You do not see any giants.
They say a giant leads deep in the canyon.
They do.
Rock slides.
So we're down, I assume, and like there's cliffs on the side, both sides?
Yep.
All of my characters have intelligence of 0, except Barton Shkreli has -1.
Well, whatever you rolled plus 0 then.
So 9.
A 9? What were you? Oh, dead scouts. You don't see any dead scouts. Just these rocks with slick with oil.
Are there more rocks
Are there any
precariously
dead
placed?
soldiers nearby? Because I hear a soldier by the name of Greg Oglesby got his head smashed in by a fallen rock.
Give me,
It weren't no accident.
give me an intelligence check.
It weren't no accident.
It were it not.
Let's see. What's my highest intelligence? Ooh, 2,
funny.
which gives me a 3.
Boom!
You don't see this person you're looking for.
Matter of fact,
Tough
now
shit,
that-
Mario.
There appear to be more rocks up above us that could fall.
Initial look, no. And you would know, like a couple hours of labor with some strong backs, you guys should be able to clear these rocks out.
All right.
I'm worried. I might be tempted to light them on fire and just let the oil burn off.
Is there anything beyond the ravine?
Well, this is on the trail that the wagon train's moving along.
Yeah, is there, are there people? Are there, a giant?
Not that you're aware of, no.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
A very small giant.
Yeah.
Well hidden.
Yeah.
A giant with dwarfism.
I think I'll have my 3 characters with guns kind of try and find places on the sides of the canyon they can kind of hunker down and maybe take cover from rocks.
Okay. So you're taking like kind of like an Overwatch kind of position.
Yeah.
We're expecting shit to go south.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone else doing?
David
You know you're not going to be able to get through this until the rocks are cleared.
David
Yeah.
Coppersmith will probably help with the
So,
rocks. He's got a tiny hammer.
Okay. So one of your 4 characters is
Fred
helping.
the quarryman with his heavy hammer and chisel will help.
Okay.
All 4 of my characters are going to pile on, start moving rocks.
Okay. So we got 6 characters so far moving rocks. What about you guys?
I'll help move rocks. I have no one that could
Shoot.
do anything else at the moment. So.
Okay. So your 4 characters.
Oh man, Barton Skrelly's
should
ripped.
take
He's
some
got
Overwatch with that
17
rifle.
strength.
Well, all he's got plenty of time and nothing to do but lift weights right now.
Yeah.
He get those big muscles from lifting
have-
prices.
I have one
shit.
character with an owl, so he will help move a rock. The one with
He has the
civilian
lowest
rifle
personality too.
is going to go with his
Keep an eye.
characters.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. On Overwatch. Pocket Pistol Ron
He has the lowest
Stoppable
luck.
is going to just kind of go out and, I don't know, like, keep an eye out on things.
Okay. Cool.
And then Baxterby, he just has a knife, and he's just going to go with Ron Stoppable just to be backup, basically.
So keep in mind who's not there moving rocks and who is moving rocks.
Okay.
Those of you who move up to the rocks, you nearly slip on the oil as you move closer to the rock slide. The rock should pose no problem for a few strong backs thrown at the effort to clear the path. But that's when the oil drips away, revealing a human skull.
Hey.
Oh, does it look like a soldier by the name of Greg Oglesby who got his head smashed in by a
No,
rock?
it is just a skull. Hairs rise on your neck as you realize several skeletons could be assembled from the broken menagerie scattered amongst the ebony-stained rocks. You turn to give a warning cry, but before you can speak, a featureless face forms in the oil, rising to eye level just before it attacks.
Frick. Damn it.
Oh no!
Well,
I knew we should have burned it.
yeah.
Yep.
It's not too late. Throw a torch at it. Except it probably won't die from now. Probably just move around, catch everything
Yeah,
on fire.
probably. But,
There's
Oh,
a swamp
we
in my
have,
boots.
all right. There's
Yeah,
a
picture.
swamp in my boots.
Oh, fun fact about Mario the plumber. He gets to speak 2 additional languages. I've chosen Italian and Japanese.
Cool.
And he also has a 12-inch baby alligator who I'm going to name Yoshi.
Okay. Beautiful. So let's just do initiative, right?
Yep.
All right.
Nat 20.
Oh, fuck
Ooh, that's
yeah.
beautiful.
Nice.
17.
Give me a second on
Okay.
that.
Nope, you're fine.
Boom! Nailed it, guys.
All right, Dave, 17.
It's a 4. I have one person with agility.
Jared,
7.
Dan.
4.
Goddamn.
Just doing my part.
Joe.
Suck
20.
it up.
Fuck yeah.
Nat
And
20.
Jake.
18.
Nice. So it's going to be Joe's up first, then Jake, then David, then this creature-y thing
It appears to be made out of oil.
made of oil, then Jared, and then Dan.
I feel like,
So Joe, you're up first.
I feel like nothing we hit is going to be very effective.
Toronto Dump is going to go up to the oil thing and try and fire his pistol close enough that the muzzle flash would set it on fire.
All right, give me your attack roll, and if
jam it
your
up in it.
attack roll is successful, I'm going to make you make a luck check.
Okay.
You'll need to flip a card first too.
It's not going to happen.
But you still got to flip that card. You could still.
What was your card? A 9?
10.
10? Okay, no change. So go ahead and make me a luck check. Your shot,
You may still ignite it.
Yeah.
you want to roll under your luck score.
Under my luck,
Yeah.
I rolled a 3.
He's like,
Oh, that's
"Thank God."
fantastic. So this thing is going to make a reflex save. Which it passes. So your muzzle flash hits. Go ahead and give me a D6.
1.
It takes 1 damage from your muzzle flash.
Sweet.
You scared it though.
Startled
It
him.
knows not to mess with you anymore.
That's
There
right.
you go.
Dr. Dill Jr. is going to do the same damn thing.
Fucking Christ. All right.
Everybody line up and jam your
Roll,
guns
flip your
into it.
card.
Oh, hell yeah.
Flip my card.
6,
6, but I
nothing
rolled a
changed.
14.
All right. That's going to be a hit.
And my luck, I rolled a 7, which is under his luck by but he has 16 luck, goddamn.
Damn.
All right, cool. Give me a D8 in addition to your regular weapon damage.
Okay. Oh,
I'm trying to remember how many luck do you recover a day?
1.
1.
That's if you burn luck.
8.
Yes.
But your phone has to be unlocked for that.
Hello.
Sorry.
Excuse you. So we should all
Right.
remember to spend luck if we're close.
8.
So is it the same thing with a reflex save?
Nope.
Oh.
You succeed.
Oh.
So you deal 8 damage to this thing.
Nice. Sweet.
Okay. Next character.
So did ignite.
Fire starts to spread along its body.
Are we
Barton
all in the oil
Skrelly.
right now? Or are we around the edge of?
Those characters who moved up are in the oil.
So the ones that went to move the rocks.
Yep. Yep.
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
We're gonna be in a world of pain here in a second.
So is the monster.
Assuming we get a chance to move out, maybe. Maybe we'll
Barton
stay with that.
Skrelly is going to do the same thing with his Colt pistol.
All right. Does his flip your card?
9, but 14 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
All right.
Make your luck.
Rolled an 11, and his luck is 10.
So he fails that luck. So just
Okay.
regular pistol damage.
3.
It's 2. Unless you add.
What?
Oh, never mind. Sorry, you get a D6 on that.
Yeah.
So, all right, this thing's still up.
Okay. Then Jockey is going to use his rifle
All right.
and miss.
Right up into the oil.
Flip your card too.
though.
Oh, okay.
Could be a critical hit. Who knows? Nope.
Nope.
Okay. All right, Joe, your turn is up. Jake.
I'm going to have after they attack, they're going to move back.
Okay, cool.
Jake, help.
Oh yeah.
Fred will attack it with his heavy chisel.
Okay.
Or not his heavy chisel, his heavy hammer, sorry. Okay, that'll be a 19 to hit.
That's a hit, man.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see here. There we go. That'll do 7 damage.
Flatten that guy out.
All right.
Okay.
7 damage.
It's still up.
Still up.
Benny is going to attack it with his trowel.
All right.
That'll be a 16.
That's a hit, man.
Wow.
Just
You guys are fucking burning through this thing. Literally.
Damage.
Still up.
Throwing
Damn.
rocks.
It's the only thing we haven't done yet.
Right?
Okay, Peter then will rush up to it and hit it with a club, hopefully.
Rocks are the most lethal thing in Zweihander.
Oh, yeah.
They are. They
That
have-
bowls
Followed
of
by
soup.
chairs and bowls of soup.
yeah.
Does
Yeah, I
12
fucked
hit?
someone up with
Yeah.
the soup.
Hooray.
See, now I want
And
to
that'll
play
do
it.
3 damage.
So,
And
Slain.
sometimes me.
Yeah.
Oof, that was quick.
Whew.
All right. Is that all your characters?
holy
Everyone
moly.
but Mario.
What's Mario doing?
Well, after the oil monster slain, Mario's just going to be like, I should have used the fire.
Okay.
And,
He's not going to jump on it.
no.
He's like, woohoo!
David, what are your characters doing?
Yeah,
Running.
dude.
Cool. It is the Ooze's turn, who's now dead. Who's all got characters still up in the Ooze's area?
David Coppersmith is still technically up there
Okay.
since I didn't have a turn
Give me
yet.
a reflex save.
Yeah.
12 is our number.
1.
Goodbye, David Coppersmith. Goodbye. Oh, you know
Now,
what?
since my
Actually,
characters are running.
You don't need to.
Okay, good.
you said it was
This
12.
is just characters in the oil.
Let's go ahead and burn some luck for David Coppersmith to make it out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Who failed?
Luftwaffe.
We got 2.
You can
that
use
failed.
luck if you want him to save.
Technically, you're supposed to burn luck before.
The roll.
I'll
Well,
let you.
You told us the outcome ahead of time.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my fault then.
Yeah.
So, those of you who failed take 6 fire damage.
Ooh-wee.
Joe,
Which would kill any-
Luftwaffe?
this
It would kill
Those
This
of
is
you
on
who
you.
succeed
It was nice knowing you.
only take 3 damage.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
Oh,
He dies
Peter
anyway.
also had a keg of ale on his person, so I assume that explodes.
No, L's low proof.
Okay.
yeah.
He's still dead anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, who all just lost characters?
I did.
How many characters are we down? Just one?
I'm
But
down.
you know what
I'm
else
down
we
one.
lost? The monster.
That's true. I mean, you did kill the monster.
Goodbye, David. Coppersmith.
Results.
Yeah,
Fucking results.
worth it.
Your small hammer of might and your
After
lantern
maybe a good
failure.
hour or so, the oil finally burns off, and you're all able to move up and then move the rest of the rocks out of the way. In the debris, you find $6 in coins and a Bowie knife.
Ooh.
So whoever the fuck wants that Bowie knife, say dibs.
dibs.
Jared's got the Bowie knife.
I'm gonna try and reclaim my stuff from David Coppersmith.
What has he got on him?
Possible. A small hammer and a lantern and some junk.
Does anyone
I'm
have?
mostly interested in the lantern.
Lantern will survive.
Does anyone have a spare melee weapon? That's not
I do.
a needle.
There's a small hammer on David Coppersmith.
I actually do. I have just a regular knife.
How much damage does that do?
Is 1d4.
Did you have
plus
something,
1.
Dave?
Okay,
I was
better.
just going to have a
And
request.
You can have it.
I don't
So
know what copper
I
cob
grabbed
is.
the Bowie knife.
I logged my rake in the previous fight.
Oh, you could have picked that up. I'll just say you picked it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You got your rake back.
See, I hadn't specified that, so I just
Okay.
assumed it
Yeah,
was lost.
I'm not that much of an asshole, so I would just presume you picked your weapon up
All right.
No.
afterwards.
Okay, that works then. I don't need anything. Never mind. Continue.
Okay.
I was just going to ask if someone had something like a rock that I could have.
You can pick up a rock. I'll say rock does 1d2 damage if you want to throw it.
That works. I might do that at some point.
Okay.
Because that rake is not
What's
good.
Bowie now?
1d6
1d6? Okay.
plus your
All
strength
right.
mod.
Goodbye, David Coppersmith.
Yeah. If you lost characters, we're going to move on to day 3. So you get to pull another character to get you back up to 4.
Fantastic.
Is this anything that anyone has encountered before? Animated monsters and undead? Like, is that common?
Rumors exist.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
just
like they
wondering
say, a
how to
giant lives
think
deep in the
about
canyons.
If you want to think about it
Contract
too hard, I'll
size.
make you make a grit check.
it. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So if you want to know more about kind of the lore of the world we're in,
Mm-hmm.
definitely check out the bootleg edition, and it's got a little intro blurb about the game.
Okay.
I can go over it super quick if you want.
I'm basically just wondering if that's common knowledge that these things are out there, or if we would just be like, what the fuck is going on?
So Dark Trails, this game picks up with an alternate ending to the Civil War in 1865.
Okay.
What your characters wouldn't know, but what we can share is Nyarlathotep, a legendary elder god, seizes an opportunity to awaken his slumbering brothers and sisters and free them from dimensional exile with a living tome called the Necronomicon. The grimoire is filled with forbidden lore, including ancient rituals needed to bring about an event comparable to a biblical apocalypse. A cabal of cultists dedicated to forgotten gods, entrusted with the tome, head off into Mexican territory to bring about the end of all things. This week-long period of rituals would become known as the 7 Days of Night due to a lunar eclipse and its accompanying astral phenomena.
So what you're saying is we need a guy like Tronald Dump to build a wall between us and Mexico.
Yes.
Yes.
And make the cultists pay for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. During the series of rituals, the Twisted Cabal awoke a long dormant elder god, now painfully aware. They awoke the elder gods, now painfully aware of their imprisonment. However, they would only partially succeed at opening the gates to set them free. Unbeknownst to the cult, a posse of Texas Rangers, led by a modern-day Knight Templar, was hot on their trail. The posse discovered the Cabal mid-ceremony, cut them down like dogs.
Trouble dump.
The Necronomicon escaped destruction as it always has, scattering itself so that each page flew on summoned arcane winds to the darkest corners of the earth.
So would you say these rangers were patrolling the border?
Yes. Though the elder gods, that's beautiful.
The elder god didn't have a passport.
It didn't. Though they were prevented from entering our realm, several lesser things found a passage.
Illegally.
All right, guys, don't fucking give me shit for this next part.
Oh boy.
Several lesser things found passage through, including an entropic energy field known as the Taint that would permanently twist and shape our world and its inhabitants. Much like an organism attempts to fight off a virus, Earth responded by awakening long dormant ley lines, brimming with arcane energies. These ley lines pulsed during the 7 days of nights, attempting to repel the sickness caused by the taint, and continue to do so during random times. A side effect of these pulses, common folks are kissed by the supernatural, often finding themselves imbued with extraordinary abilities that forever change their lives. Some for the better, others for the worse. As a player, you assume the role of such a hero, fighting against the ever-growing ancient evil, found purchase in a wounded country still recovering from what would be the bloodiest war in American history.
Okay, so it's still kind of like, what the fuck, but it's all recent. We're like, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
We know everything's gone to shit.
And
Right.
taint.
Just like the world today, we know it's all gone to shit.
Yeah.
Day 3.
Magical shit.
All right.
Waters from a natural spring. I'm sorry, let me go back a little bit. You're all selected as scouts again.
Do we need to introduce our new characters?
Yeah, let's go through real quick.
Okay.
Whoever has new characters, tell me what your character's profession is, and if you have a name, please share. We'll start by Jake.
I've got Brandon Rand, the infantryman, and I've
Beautiful.
and I've also got Bro Swone, the boatman.
Okay. Joe?
Everyone lived.
Dan?
I've got Fuzz Aldrin, the Saddler.
Okay.
Let's get right into space.
I have Dr. Craig Vorkian, the dentist.
Beautiful. All right. And you're good.
Everyone survived. Cowardice wins again.
Right. There you go. So day 3, you're all selected as scouts. You're scouting ahead, a handful of miles ahead of the main wagon train. You come across a spring. Water trickles down from a natural spring down the rocks into a man-made basin.
Basin.
As you all see this, the plants around the basin are green and healthy, which is a stark contrast to the ravine and the fucking like kind of desert-like environment that you're already in.
Oh, there's a ravine. Murder
Shit.
everyone.
The horses tug at their reins, trying to get close to the cool, or trying to get to the cool, clear water. Moving closer, you can see the small altar above the spring. An angelic figure brings a sense of peace over your weary soul. Below her, just above the spring, rests a large clay bowl, which appears to contain a handful of gold and silver coins.
Oh, we should probably not take those.
Nope. Nope.
But maybe we should throw one in.
Man,
and
I'm
get ourselves
thirsty.
some water.
Goldfinger, he's considering it.
Go on.
He's considering it.
How many of those dollars are gold?
Toronto Dump is pretty thirsty, and he's gonna go take a drink.
He goes and he takes a drink, and nothing happens. It's cold, refreshing water,
The
though.
water is magnificent, you guys.
It's
the best.
The best water
Does he,
that I procured
does
from
he,
the best
does
people.
he cup it up with his tiny hands?
I'm gonna say Goldfinger's going to reach in and take one gold coin.
Okay, cool. You have a gold coin.
Okay,
It's
perfect.
worth $1.
Awesome.
The rest of my characters also drink once they see Toronto Dump doesn't die.
Okay, it's cold, refreshing water.
Yep. I'll probably have all my characters and whatever horses we got give themselves a little sip.
Okay. It's
That
cold,
way we
refreshing
can
water.
all die later.
There you go. Cold, refreshing water.
Hope we all get the poops.
Anyone else doing anything with this
Yes.
fountain?
Yes, you.
I want to
Getting
inspect
some
that
drinks.
altar.
What?
Getting drinks.
Getting some fresh dysentery.
Okay, what'd you say,
I want
Joe?
to inspect that altar.
Just an angelic, very Christian-esque angel.
Is there akin to like a folklore lore
Just give me an intelligence check, man.
thing I can do?
Folklore.
No.
Lore thing.
Jared,
Yes.
anything you're doing?
Nope.
Okay.
My people are staying way back. They're like.
Did anyone put
everybody's
money in
like-
the fountain?
I'll probably have everybody. What's the
Nope.
lowest denomination?
Oh, it was a
$50.
wishing well.
What's the
I don't know what we have because it's all
denomination?
copper pieces and stuff on our character sheet.
Well, you can put in whatever you want, man.
I'll have everybody put in a little bit.
Okay, before or after you take a drink?
Probably before.
No, I
Okay.
don't do shit. No.
So,
don't-
Jake, did you put any money in?
I think Bro Swoan will put some in.
Before or after?
After taking a drink, yeah.
Okay, it's cold, refreshing water.
Yes.
Mark your money.
I don't know how to my money.
It's pennies, man.
Okay. I'll just assume that they're all
Joe,
pennies.
we got you covered. You didn't put any money in. You put money in before you take a drink. We'll come back to you.
Yep.
You're not doing shit. Did you put any money in?
No, just
You took a
took
coin
one
out.
coin.
Did your people drink from it?
No.
Okay. Dan, who put money in? All four of your characters?
All four of them.
All right. They all feel abnormally refreshed.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Okay, cool.
I found a Gatorade. Way to go.
Yeah.
They'll explode 3 turns from now.
If they've got they got some
Right?
canteens, they might fill them.
That's what planes
Who all
crave.
keep track of that? Who's all filling up their canteens? Each person?
Oh yeah, all 4 of my people are filling up.
None of them
canteens as well.
specifically have canteens, so
We'll presume everyone has a canteen.
okay.
It's a survival. Like everyone needs a canteen.
All right. They'll probably all fill up and they'll throw a little more in.
Okay, cool.
Bro Swoan has a flask and a canteen.
Did he put money in?
Yeah.
Okay. With that, we're going to move off of this. So, characters who put money in and filled their canteen, make sure you mark that.
I did.
Shit might happen. Tell me if your character drinks from your canteen later on.
Okay.
We'll come back to you later.
I'm expecting something to happen.
Day 4 wraps up. I'm sorry, day 3 wraps up. Uneventful scouting, nothing comes up. Maybe you move a few fell trees here and there, but all in all, uneventful day. Day 4, you're all picked to be a camp tender. The day goes by uneventfully. You know, you fix maybe a broken axle here and there. You feed some oxen. You hear a little gossip here and there from the other settlers. But it's evening time. Another hard day on the trail ends with your nightly meal around the fire. Hal Peterson breaks out his mouth harp and twangs out a lively tune while a few young'uns get up and dance. Hands clap a rhythm and smiles appear on the weary faces. It's a good thing to see. The only one who's not enjoying the merriment is Dan Cutler. You overhear a few folks who are staring at him mention how Dan's been scratching a lot lately and slacking off on his trail duties. As if on cue, Dan rises and shudders and twitches, collapsing onto the ground, barely missing the fire. His body convulses as he foams at the mouth. You rush to help the poor fella out. I really hate it when people put accents into text blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, zombie, thanks for coming by.
It's the Danny.
Oh, Danny, fucking shit. Thanks for coming by, Danny. You rush to help the poor fella out. As soon as the seizures pass, Starla, Dan's wife, thanks you for helping her ailing husband and asks if you can help him to their wagon so she can get him cleaned up and put to bed because he shit himself during these seizures.
As you do.
Yeah.
She says he ain't been right since we left the fort. I'm worried he's coming down with the flu.
Or the dysentery.
He's been obsessed with cleaning our wagon. He keeps talking about roach bugs coming to visit him at night, whispering vile things.
Has he got the COVID-19?
He does. Who's going to help Starla?
He's got La Cucaracha virus.
Joe will.
Foster Dill would love to, actually.
I just
Sloan the boatman will help.
I will remind what character?
Hey,
Foster Dill.
Faulkner Dill.
Junior.
We can have,
Junior, okay.
have Carter the Carter load him up on his cart.
I will
take him to the
remind
wagon.
Faulkner Dill, don't listen to the ghosts when they whisper at night.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
And then
So-
I will leave you to do whatever.
So what I need each of
Take
you
them to the
in
ranch.
your mind note who's helping carry this character back to the wagon.
We can put him on Carter the Carter's cart so we can move him more readily.
Okay. Either fucking way, I don't care.
Yeah.
People who are helping, make sure you know what characters. You help haul Dan to the wagon. You get him inside. As a payment, Starla gives those characters who assisted some biscuits covered with cinnamon and sugar that she made just before they returned to the campfire. So yeah, those of you who helped out, she's like, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate it. It's embarrassing. You get him loaded into the wagon. She gets him kind of tucked in. She's like, I just made these. She gives each of you a couple of these
Inhale
biscuits.
them.
Essentially, she's giving you guys some cinnamon rolls.
That's why I wrote on my character sheet.
Yeah.
I'm not even writing them down. They're gone.
Just fucking inhale them.
Now, Bro Swone's gonna thank her profusely, go back to his wagon, and then break them apart and investigate them.
They seem to be clean and delicious.
They would, wouldn't they?
Just for the sake of this adventure, since funnels can be a little linear, a little railroady, we're going to presume that you all return back to the campfire. Just as Emma and Jake, make sure to check out on your character sheets. Nope, they're not on this at all. So
Nope.
They just throw in some random ass characters. Just as Emma and Jake bid you a restful night, you're startled to see Dan. Not this Dan, but Dan who just had a seizure.
Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan.
Standing, staring blankly at the fire. He's wearing his bedclothes, which you helped set up. You helped him kind of get stripped down. You helped his wife kind of clean him up and get him into bed. But they're covered in a spray of crimson gore.
Uh-oh.
In one hand, He holds a gleaming Bowie knife dripping with blood, while the other looks to be holding a bloodied hunk of meat.
Oh.
After a second, you realize that it is a heart.
Oh.
Oh, I wonder if he said Kali Ma before he took it out.
I think Mario's going to do a running drop kick at this motherfucker.
Time out on that.
What's a bee? Bam!
He twitches in a way that would make you think he was on the end of marionette strings. His sallow face rolling back before snapping back to you, back to take you in. He says, if you let them, they'll take you places, whispering in your ear. Once they burrow deep, scurrying around and stirring up madness in the soul, they showed me what's waiting for me. He pauses to stare blankly into the fire, eyes filling with tears. What's waiting on all of us once she rises from her tomb? Y'all have to forgive me. Starla, his wife, Starla is too godly to suffer these pains. Ain't nothing left for me to do but cleanse my soul. Devil's got a hold of me. And it definitely, his speech connects the dots. The blood and the heart belong to Starla. With that, he jumps into the campfire.
Oh,
Good.
Flames.
Right?
Saves you a drop kick.
Yeah, flames catch his small clothes. He screams and he kicks as the fire spreads completely over him. People recoil in fucking shit. Recoil in horror. As you're sitting watching this, you see his skin start to crawl as blister forms, and out of those blisters erupt cockroaches as they crawl out and die in the fire.
Like vomit a little bit.
Give me a grit check.
I don't make it.
You look on your little character sheet. Look what happens when you fail a grit check.
I volunteer for punishment.
Is anyone else taking any action during this, or just watching?
I'm running to see if there's any more sweet rolls left.
I'm shooting this bastard.
As he twitches in the fire. I'm not even going to make you roll. You can get a clear shot and just
I'm
bam!
like, no, this is not right.
You sink.
I start just unloading on him.
Essentially, you put him out of his misery. You take your shot right in the back of his head as he's twitching about. And the twitching stops from him, but the cockroach is still erupt.
Sure.
As you start to get the smell of like burnt hair and meat drifting out of the fire.
I think I'm right after.
Joe, give me a d6 roll.
2.
Okay, then give me a grit check.
I think I'm all right after all.
19.
You fail your grit check. Look what happens on the piece of paper I gave you. See what happens.
Consult the fear table.
Oh, I'll look that fear table up. You do find 2 more cinnamon rolls.
Fuck yeah.
Did I put down what page number in the fear table?
Worth it.
Worth it. I'm keeping these with me.
Those are the devil's cinnamon rolls, though.
They're delicious.
What's your luck modifier? What's this character's luck modifier?
This character, Factor Dill, +2.
Okay. What did you roll again?
I rolled a 19 on the grit. Is that what you mean?
Oh, okay, cool. Ain't no beating this thing. Whatever it is, you just took a gander. And it spells certain doom for you and the poor folks in your company. I hate fucking accents in text. The best course of action is to get stepping before your friends beat you to it. As the slowest to act is the first to get eaten. You immediately flee with your next action and continue for the next. You run back to the fucking your own.
I ran to get cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, grabs those cinnamon rolls.
You grab your cinnamon rolls and then you
bolt.
fucking bolt back to your own fucking wagon.
All right.
In fear. Okay.
That's easy enough.
You put this dude out of his misery. The twitching stops. People help dig him out of the fire eventually when all the cockroaches die. And he's buried there along with his wife alongside the trail. With that, exhausted and disturbed, you all try to get as much rest as you can in a night. And with that, we're going to end day 4 and go on our next break. When we come back, we'll be moving on to day 5. And I'm excited for day 5.
Rest in peace.
Where the rest
Dan
of us
the
are
Poopy
gonna
Pants
die.
Man.
Yep, Dan the Poopy Pants Man died.
Dan.
So,
Dookie Dan.
if you're watching on Twitch, give us a few minutes. We'll be right back. YouTube, couple of days. Dark Trails, the links on our fucking layout here, I think it's just like darktrails.com or some shit. We're playing Death Crawls West, the level 0 funnel found in the bootleg edition, their starter set. So if you like what we're doing, head over to DriveThruRPG and just Dark Trails. You can fucking pick up a copy there. I think they got it print on demand, so if you want a physical copy, you can get it too. So yeah, until we see you again, start fires, do drugs, tip them fucking bartenders. Deuces.